battery on for us. Okay, motor mover. Isolator points there for the motor mover. Okay, key only goes in one way anyway.
Okay.
But what I'll do is I'll give you a rundown and once we finish the handover, I'll give you a rundown and show you how to use that bike.
Yeah, because I haven't used one.
Yeah, I'll get you to put it on the car with the motor mover.
Okay.
Okay. So Pete will put the battery in for us.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then mains obviously hooks into there.
Yeah.
Have you still got your mains hook up?
Yes. Yeah.
Fridge vents there.
Right, should I say no? Should I say no, should I?
No, well, they don't come with second-hand vans, they only come with new ones. So I just wanted to make sure you hadn't left it in your trading.
No.
So your fridge, I've got it running on my gas there, so you'll notice there's a bit of heat coming out. Did you bring any gas with you today?
No, it's all at home.
I did.
I have got gas at home.
So wastewater outlets there.
Yeah.
Okay. Toilet and flush tanks in there.
Yeah.
The sets there. It is a trolley dolly style set.
Same as.
Yeah. Is that the same as it was in the Ace? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the flush tank drains there, which I imagine will be the same as flush tank fill in there.
Yeah.
Pete, you can put leg locks on these as well there. So when it's on site, you can put a lock on the leg. It goes through there, locks on like that, and then no one can move the legs.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do get access here. So under the bed.
Yeah.
Just be mindful of anything of weight that goes in there when travelling, because it'll make it tail end happy. Just be swinging round.
Yeah. No, it'll just be chairs in there.
Yeah, that's fine. Bedding, chairs, but like any awnings, anything like that, you get them.
Yeah.
From
No,
there.
they always go.
Okay. So the door is on a catch there.
Yeah.
Alright, so just clip in. On our weight plate here, we've got 62 psi per tyre.
Yeah.
And it's 130 newton meters to tighten the wheels. I'll talk them before you go today, and then after today we'll be down to yourselves to be checking that they're tight. Okay, if you haven't got a torque wrench, just put your wheel brace on and just check that they don't move. You don't have to jump on it or anything like that. If they don't move, you're alright. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got external power there, external 240.
Yeah.
Okay. Access to the underlocker storage there.
Yeah.
Sergeant alarms also located in there. And then we have got external barbecue point there. So you stick it in and then open, turn it to twist it to get it on. Okay, so you want to jump inside then?
Do I? It's going to be hot, isn't it? Oh, it's not that bad. You said it was hot. It's not hot.
I had the extractor working for
Oh, did you?
So your panel up top, pretty straightforward. So you click your view, so it just turns everything on and off in your water pump. Okay.
Okay.
Lets you know you're on the mains there. It lets you know you're on the leisure battery there.
Yeah.
If you want to change from the leisure battery to the vehicle battery, plug the car in and press that, and it'll jump over to run off the vehicle battery. Okay. As far as your Aldi panel goes.
Yeah, I'll have to do this one because I won't.
So we turn it off like that, then we turn it on.
Yeah.
And then the top one is the thermostat like the house.
Yeah.
The bottom one is the hot water, so that's hot water on. Okay. So that's just stays like that. So when you turn the Aldi on, it turns the hot water on. So as soon as you draw water in, it'll start heating up, but it won't heat up until you put water in.
Okay.
Like your old one would start boiling straight away, regardless of whether there's water in. These have got a safety cut out on them.
Right.
So you can turn it on, but it won't do anything until you physically put some water in there.
Right.
It'll just heat this. It'll just let you use the heating. All right. Because they have to activate, because your heating fluid has its own tank of fluid that runs through the boiler.
Right.
So it activates the boiler, so you can have the heating without the hot water, and vice versa.
So if I want a shower.
If you want a shower, just do that.
Just do that and it'll be on.
That's hot water on then.
Right. Okay.
Hot water boost that, sorry. So hot water there, as you can see, it will always be on.
Right.
But it won't work until there's water in there. So if you don't put any water in there, it won't do anything. If you put water in there, it'll come on. If you press that one, that gives you hot water boost.
Yeah.
So that turns the heating system off and focuses all the power into heating the hot water tank up.
Okay.
if one of you uses all the water in the shower, put
Yeah.
it on boost mode. About 10-15 minutes later, you should have a full tank of hot water
Oh,
again.
blimey, that quick.
Yeah, they are quite quick
cool.
when they're on boost mode, especially if you have them running flat out. So that you can go from, that's the mains electric power source.
Yeah.
So you can have 1 kilowatt,
Yeah.
2 or 3.
Right.
If you have it on 3 kilowatts, that's around 12 amp. So
Right.
like up on our site, it's 16 amp on the post.
Okay.
That's 12. That's just to
Right.
indicate how much power you've got
Yeah.
running in it. And then underneath, you can have your gas on or off.
It's mostly going to be on gas.
Yeah. So if you're running it on gas and electric at the same time,
Yeah.
you'll find everything will start working in about 10-15 minutes.
Right. I won't be on electric.
Yeah. So if the electric's off and you just see your wild camping sort of thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
am.
Well, even on the gas, it'll take about 20 to half an hour.
Oh, right. So it's
Quite, because the
yeah.
gas burner's more, obviously
Okay.
more powerful than the electric
Okay.
element. Then there are some settings in there, but I don't really want to bamboozle you too much.
Okay.
So it's just like your time and date there.
Yeah.
Then you've got timer there, so you can have it to run different temperature through the night. Set
Right.
what times it does it. And then you've got a delayed timer there,
Cool.
so it's like a one-off timer. So you
Yeah.
can say if you wanted your eating to kick in on Wednesday till Thursday, and you weren't in the van.
Okay.
You know, just to keep the van aired out
Yeah.
for you. Then there you've got the pump. If you put it on constant, the heating will hit whatever temperature you want it to go to and just keep going all day long. It'll never click in and out. So
Okay.
leave the thermostat on, otherwise you'll know how Uncle Ben feels when you put it in the microwave.
Okay.
Like we do now.
Yeah.
That one is just so you can run the pump on 12 volt. If you put it on auto, so like you're wild camping, you can still pump the heating around the van
Right.
when you've got no 240, so you
Yeah.
can run it off the leisure battery. So you just
Okay.
leave it on auto and it'll do that automatically for you.
Okay.
The next one is the pump, how powerful the pump is. So the pump's currently on 5, so that means it'll go flat out sending it round the van. So if you're freezing and you're asked for eating, it will not take long.
Okay.
That one, summer or winter, so if you put it on summer mode, you won't be able to use the gas, so leave it on winter mode.
Yeah.
Alright. That one is a bacteria killer. So if you turn that on about 2-3 in the morning, the tank goes up to boiling and
Yeah.
then goes back down to 70 degrees, so it kills all the bugs and bacteria in your water.
Blimey.
So when you wake up in the morning, you've got sterile water.
So I won't have to buy fresh water anymore.
Well, it'll only be on the hot side.
Oh, right.
The cold water, you'll still probably drop sterilising tablets in the alcohol, like, but
Okay.
that one, so if you had a different thermostat there, saying one thermostat was reading different to the other, you can offset them to read the same. It's more in the new one that comes in, because they have like a digital readout. You know, this panel's digital in the new ones.
Okay.
And then key beep, brightness of the screen, language. So if you've been on the Iron Brew Extra and you've learnt Mandarin,
Yeah.
you can hone your skills there. If you want to lock the kids out, stop
Haven't
them
got-
using it.
Well, they're old.
Well, you
They're
never know.
older.
I do it to my mum, turn her eating up and, as I'm walking out of the house. External there, so you can use an app on your phone. You can download an Aldi app on your phone.
Right.
You can use your phone to control your eating. And that's how you do it there. You put it in external mode and then it knows you're going to use your phone. 230 means you're using the panel. Amperage, so you can go from 6 amps all the way up to 17 amp. So like on our site up there, we're 16 amp on the post.
Yeah.
So if you start asking for too much power and you get close to where the post's going to trip, it'll turn the heating and hot water system off. And then when you've done with whatever, so if you put the microwave on, it'll turn that off. When that's done, it'll turn it back on for you. Try and stop you tripping your post.
Very clever.
They are good systems, it does work as well. And then good old service reset.
Right.
Reset, like anything electric, service, if it gets a fault, it'll
Yeah.
tell you what it is. Okay. And that's it really.
Lovely.
Nothing too complex.
Is that it?
No, not for the handover me for that panel.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
No? Be sure?
Just run me through. So I'm in my field
So you're in the field,
and I want to shower.
you want to
But
shower,
I don't want the heating on.
you turn that down to there, to below what temperature it is.
Yeah.
So if
that'll
you have
do.
down at 15, it'll never kick
Yeah.
in. Turn the gas on,
Yeah.
there you go.
Right.
So when you get there, turn it off like that, turn it on.
Is that the noise? Is that
No,
the
it's the
camera?
air,
Oh, God.
air vent at the back. That. So as you see, it says 29 degrees there. So
Yeah.
the heating will never kick in at that temperature because it only goes up to 30 anyway. The heating, so you won't get it on. So if you leave that like that, leave the hot water there.
Yeah.
Turn the gas on.
Yeah.
Like so. So you just undo the bottle, turn that on.
Yeah.
So if I just turn that off now, when
Yeah.
you turn it back on, it'll just come back to where you had it.
Okay.
It should do anyway. So once
Right.
Pete's put your battery in,
Yeah.
we'll turn it back on, set it, and then turn it back off, and then it'll keep them settings for you then.
Okay.
Alright.
Brilliant.
So your fridge just turns off there. Turn it on. Gas, you just press that button there.
Yeah.
If it fails to light, it'll do that.
Okay.
So you just press that button in, and
Right.
then it'll purge the air out of the system and relight the fridge. Alright.
Okay.
Now, down
Very
here,
clever.
so to get the water into your system, you plug it in outside like you would, and there, you know, like the hot water drain on your other one.
Yeah.
That's just the same there. So you
Okay.
just lift that drain up, and that'll drain the hot water tank for you.
Right.
Alright.
Yeah.
Under there, you've got your consumer unit. That can be left switched on. Because
Yeah.
it only comes on when you plug into the mains.
Right,
That's to
okay.
be isolated for the mains power to the boiler.
Okay.
But like I say, it won't do anything
Yeah.
until there's water in there. It'll only let the heating work anyway, so you can't damage the boiler.
Right.
And then you get stickers there to tell you what everything does. You've got your 240 breakers, and
Yeah.
you've got your 12 volt fuses there.
Okay.
Alright. Your bed, your secondary bed,
Yeah.
slide out slap like
Yeah.
it would be on the Ace.
Yeah.
Turn them to the outside, slip
Yeah.
on the other side.
Yeah.
Microwave, if you want power select, that's 100%, press it again, seconds, and then just start then.
Okay.
Okay, or you can just go quick start in minutes.
Okay.
Alright. Don't travel with a plate in there, because they're expensive.
Oh God, nobody's ever told me that.
Yeah. That flies out. I've seen vans coming in with them stuck in there, and they're about £2 a go them. So
Blimey.
after you've paid for paid for the part and the fitting. Cooker.
Yeah.
It's like a 12 volt igniter. Then you've got your lovely grill pan and handles there. And you don't look used to me, that oven though, if I'm honest.
No.
Don't
The
look
grill
like it.
pan, when I looked around, looked as if it had never been used.
Normally, where the burner is round there, all that
yeah.
goes, that funny blue colour.
Yeah.
And as you can see,
It's
it's
just a
slightly,
tiny-
that's
yeah.
where they've gas tested it, because they leave it running for an hour when they gas test it. So, your bed
Yeah.
lifts up like that.
Yeah.
To pull it out, just lift it up about an inch and then pull it, because it's on a
Okay.
metal runner and it'll just scrape and scratch and
Okay.
wear it away over
Yeah.
time, so just a slight lift. Bathroom door is on a travel catch there,
Yeah.
so just when you're travelling, make sure it's there to stop door getting damaged.
Okay, so leave it open.
Yeah, so it stays open,
Yeah.
but just lock there and then it won't get damaged.
Okay.
Toilet opens down there, the wastegate,
Yeah.
electronic flush, and you get a little light indicating when your cassette's full. Alright.
Yeah.
Heated towel rail,
Yeah.
shower in there, wet rail up on the top.
Yeah.
That's for dangling your things. The shower door will have a travel catch as well,
Yeah.
located up there.
Yeah.
Alright. Keep standing on his protective shoes. Inside here is where the Aldi system. It's like before he said it's had a new fluid in,
Right.
so it's had whole system's got brand new heater fluid in, so
Okay.
it'll be alright for a good while now.
Okay.
Directionals are there, tucked away in the back corner.
What we're looking at?
Directional TV area.
Oh yeah.
Signal boosters up there.
Yeah.
That signal booster, it just stays blue, that light. It doesn't go green when you find a signal or anything.
Oh right.
Alright.
Okay. And where's the on-off switch for that?
That just stays on.
Oh, it just
comes
stays on.
and off with the power. So
Oh,
when
right.
as you turn the control panel on and off, that'll come on and off with it.
Okay.
Alright.
And how do I know if that's low?
It'll drop below minimum. There is a minimum and maximum mark on it when you look close, when you get right up to it.
Yeah.
If it drops below that, then you just need to pop in and just say you need to buy some Aldi heating fluid and then top it up. If we service the van, it'll be done on service anyway.
Okay.
They usually last between services.
Right.
TV points there.
Yeah.
Right. Let me see what your light switches there.
Okay.
Under there, you have got a plug which relates to your electric ring on there.
Yeah.
So if the electric ring's not working, just check you've not knocked it out with the fan.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. Solar panel.
Solar panels. Solar panels are one thing you don't need to worry about.
Alright.
If it needs to work, it'll work. If it doesn't, it won't.
Have you changed it?
Did you ask for a bigger one to be put on? What size?
Was it a 110? It's got a 40 on it, I think. No.
I don't think so. Let me go and find out. Ask the engineer who PDI'd it.
I did say it could be done at snagging.
I can believe it that you.